Ukraine war started on February 24, 2022, when Russia launched a large-scale invasion against Ukraine. Putin thought Russia could capture Kyiv in 2 days with their strategic bombing and air superiority. But the war continued to damaging the Russian economy severely. A U.S. intelligence report released in December 2023 stated Russia lost approximately 315,000 troops to death or casualties since the invasion 2 years ago. Yep. Conventional wisdom tells us a superpower could defeat a small nation with its massive military infrastructure. But the war proved massive bombing could not give victory. Nor did bombing-induced devastations destroy the morale of a small nation. Now Russia is unable to exercise its dominion due to the trappings of war. Many may think, why not a nuclear attack on Ukraine? But war proved such threats are easier said than done. In 1944, Hitler gave orders to destroy Paris to Governor Dietrich von Koltitz. But the same general defied the order despite the frantic calls of Hitler. Is Paris burning? The same applies to Russia also. There is no guarantee that a superpower can easily win a war with technology or military superiority. The Ukraine-Russia war has proved otherwise. Putin targeted Zelensky with precision attacks, but could not kill Ukraine's leader as he hid under safe bunkers. In another incident, war erupted between the militant group Hamas on Israel with rocket attacks on October 7, 2023. Israel estimated they could eliminate Hamas in 48 hours. But the war dragged on to December with no signs of a decisive victory for Israel. In the two wars, we can see one thing. If the small nation is unwilling to accept defeat and continue fighting, war could last longer. The lesson is human willpower triumphs over technology or logistical superiority. We see big news of AI, sensor technologies, and Iron Dome missile defense that could thwart enemy missiles or warplanes. But war-proof missile shield is vulnerable to simple rockets. The war taught the advantage of tunnel warfare, which can trap the enemy with endless war, thereby losing public support. Those who know tunnel construction engineering will have many takers. Yeah, for the sake of argument, let us assume that the big nation could defeat a small nation. But that can also be a reason for losing superpower status. Britain was the superworld power once, but lost the race to the US after their ruinous war with Germany. Sensible people in the UK may think if Britain made peace with Germany, they could have retained their empire. The Second World War was for world dominion. But Britain the ruler lost the world dominion. Those who got the maximum advantage were the US, followed by the Soviet Union and the newly formed Israel state that never looked back. War proves what is important is the land war to repel the enemy inch by inch. If this is the case, nations should think about gaining popular support by convincing them and engaging them. War is all about the willpower to continue fighting through guerrilla tactics by self-motivated individuals. Therefore, challenges before politicians is to create such people instead of investing in massive military hardware. The wars also taught military adventurism can cost the political career of leaders, as they will be removed permanently if they cannot assure victory. Yeah, the same scenarios apply to small businesses versus big businesses. Big businesses should not think they could eliminate small businesses through their technological superiority. SMBs can play the victim card and gather popular support and edge out big businesses from the market through sympathy factor and rally the consumers behind them. The wars have underlined the importance of diplomacy over aggression. The message is for people to elect diplomats over warmongers who may eat their wealth and destroy their lives. Diplomatic leaders are the need of the hour, both for the nation as well as businesses. U.S. generals and diplomats could heal the world through the famed Marshall Plan and revive devastated Europe. Yep, leaders as well as followers should be careful about the consequences of war. Success of businesses or political administration lie in choosing sagacious and diplomatic leaders.